It's time. It is time to brew your best beer.
The 2020 Sjporr Challenge Gold sponsors Bouncer. A special thanks to double gold sponsor Bouncer, keeping the dregs out with an inline filter for homebrewers, keeping you homebrewers organized on a brew day with Boil Bro, and keeping beer fun with the Growler Bro mini beer flavor infusers. BrewTubers, online brewers club, forums, recipes, articles, new updates, brewing tools, and more. Yakima Valley Hops, fresh from the source to your kettle, supplying hops for homebrewers and the craft beer industry. Omega Yeast Labs, fresh, healthy, unique, pitch-ready liquid yeast for pro brewers and homebrewers. Jaded Brewing, home of the fastest immersion wort chiller, the Hydra, and other brewing supplies. Brady Instruments, supplying the world with high-quality, hand-blown, handcrafted, scientific instruments like the Sjporr Challenge Hydrometer Trophy.
Howdy folks, Sjporr here, back again for beer number 5 of the 2020 Sjporr Challenge. This one is W36 RD1 37N. There we go. And this is a porter. The adjunct is raspberries, and the hops are Magnum, Fungal, and EKG, East Kent Golding. And it is a 7%er. So we're going to dive into this porter. Ooh, nice hiss. That's probably the best hiss out of the beers that I've had so far. Let's see if we can get a little aggressive here. There we go. Work up ahead. Oh yeah, carbonation is good. We're going all in. Nice. Nice carbonation. Beautiful. 2 giant finger head. For most folks, that would be a 2.5 to 3 finger head. But I've got big old meat hooks. So it's a nice tannish brown head. Frothy. You know, very nice. The beer is opaque. There's no light traveling through that at all. So it's a porter. I wouldn't expect it to be. Nice looking beer. Very nice looking beer. Oh yeah, I'm picking up the raspberries in the nose. Very cool. This is going to be a nice beer. I can tell just from the aroma. It actually really reminds me of Laramie 22's. Oh man, the beer that we did back in the day, where it was an old ale, and he did a raspberry old ale, and this really reminds me of that in the aroma, and I loved that beer. I thought it was fantastic. Yeah, raspberries are straight up. I'm getting a little bit of roast under that, not a whole lot, but mostly raspberry in the nose. Cheers, let's dive in. Yeah. Initial thoughts. The raspberry is right up front. Straight up front. You get that as your first flavor. Then it runs into this nice dark roasted malts. I'm getting a little bit of coffee, dark coffee, like a dark roasted coffee. Everything's kind of a nice roasty, toasty. A little bit of toffee sweetness there as well. Yeah, this is a nice beer. Another nice one. I tell you what, it's going to be tough. Oh. Yeah, I'm enjoying that as well. Very cool. So, I'm going to sit down. Well, sit back. I keep saying sit down. I already am sitting down. I'm going to go ahead and review this, score it, and be back for my final thoughts. Just finished reviewing and scoring this beer. Another nice beer. Beer number 5 for me. And so far, every single beer has been top notch. This is probably, and I know you guys have heard me say this before, this may be the toughest challenge to date for scoring because they are so good. I thoroughly enjoyed the raspberry. This beer does remind me a lot of Larry's beer that he did back years ago. Excuse me. Super fun beer, super nice. I love the berry and the raspberry and the there's a dark roasted coffee in there that just really works well, with the raspberry. It just does. This another really good beer. So again, thank you, W36 RD1 37N. Thank you so much for taking part in the 2020 Sjporr Challenge. Wow. Wow. Final chug. Get that last little bit. Nice beer. This is Sjporr, Little Face Brewing. Enjoy the fruits of your labor, folks. Brew beer. Brew wonderful beer. Cheers.